Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music for Days podcast. I'm Sidhu, and join me as I explore and connect with all the musical artists here from the Chennai music scene. And today, we have Matthew. Hey Matthew,
Hey,
how are you
what's
doing
up?
today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Matthew.
So, I'm 22 years old, and
Legal.
I'm legal. Yeah, I'm 22 years old. I'm a session musician, and I'm also a graphic designer and video editor on the side.
Damn, okay. Wow, okay. All right, man. So you're a musician, and I've heard that you play multiple instruments, man. So those include like bass guitar, and what else do you know?
So I'm primarily a bass guitarist,
Okay.
but I also I'm also a drummer. I started out playing drums, and I do play some guitar and very little piano.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Okay, so like you said, you're a primarily like a bass guitarist, so you would opt to always play like if you had to pick, you'd most likely go for the bass guitar, to play on, right?
I mean, I would like to play drums, but
Oh.
unfortunately, I'm
Sure,
not
okay,
as
no,
good
no,
as
okay.
a lot of the drummers out there. So
Okay.
yeah, maybe one day if I practice well.
All right, man. All right. Could you play a little something for us today? Just show off a little bit of your talent.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. So what are you going to be playing for us today?
So this track is it's one of our newest songs with Mangas and the Mango Man.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have a name for it yet. So
All
for
right.
now we just
Untitled, okay.
Untitled, and I mean for now we just call it Heavy Jack because
Heavy
that's
Jack.
the project name.
All right.
And
All right.
so yeah, it's in drop D. Sorry, not Heavy Jack. I'm going to be playing. This one doesn't have a name either. This one's called Country Moments.
Country moments.
'Cause
Okay.
We were doing. We're going for like the heavier sound, but I don't know why it has a. To me, it has like a country vibe. to
Vibe.
it, so. Yeah. So.
All
yeah.
right. Let's go for it, man. Yeah. Damn, bro.
So yeah,
Wow.
that was country
was
moments.
country moments.
I don't know how country it actually is, but
Yeah. Damn, man. That was amazing, man.
Thank you, bro.
That was amazing. So okay, now all right, let's talk about the bands that you're involved in. And as a lot of you may or may not know, like Matthew, you're involved with so many bands. Like namely, we have Sunflower Tape Machine. We got Mangas and the Mango Men. We got Dissonant. We got Waffles and Warfare. And finally, we got the Odd Socks. Right now, what is primarily your role as a band member in all of these bands?
so I mean, aside
Carry
from-
them.
Sorry.
Carry them.
No.
Oh.
No.
Only 5 bands would be non-existent without Matthew. So can we all take that into
No,
Okay.
recognition?
Not like that.
All right, man. Yeah, damn. Okay.
Too much credit you're giving me, bro.
Facts, bro.
So I mean, for Sunflower, I'm just a session bassist, so I don't do too much of the writing.
I see.
But I do contribute here and there wherever I can. But for Mangas, I do help with a lot of the like riff writing, and I mean I suck at lyrics and stuff, so I just leave that to Adi and Steve. I don't know who who the other songwriters are in the band, but yeah. And with Waffles, I used to just stick to the drum parts, but now I do contribute with some of the guitar parts and the the patterns and stuff and production. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the other bands, like in Mangas and Dissonant and Odd Socks, I just kind of just do my job. But with Waffles, I have the freedom to explore a little bit
Okay.
with production and stuff like that.
You get more creative freedom.
I do.
Okay.
With Odd Socks, I'm fairly new.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just again I just do my job.
Which is just playing the bass.
Yeah,
Okay.
funny story. I am not the bassist. I got fired as I got fired as the drummer in Art Socks. I was initially the drummer,
Oh,
but I just haven't been playing enough. So they came to a couple of manga shows, and they were just like, bro, why don't you just play bass?
Oh,
Why are we?
okay.
So I was like, okay, cool. So yeah,
Works, yeah.
I got fired and rehired as the bass player of Art Socks.
okay,
So-
wow, okay. Okay, man, all right.
It's pretty
So-
badass.
I mean, getting fired as the drummer.
Fired by the
is
same
not-
people again.
Yeah, like I mean, so obviously you mentioned like 5 bands that you're working with here, right? Now with these 5 bands, I'm sure like obviously there'll be their own differences and maybe to some extent some level of similarities too. What would you say those differences and similarities would be with each band? You know, generally as when you work with them, let's say you meet with them at the studio and you try to work on a song, how different are their working dynamics from each band? Where do you feel most comfortable in maybe, or like maybe some places where you feel like, okay, I can't do too much of that sort? Could you bring out some of that?
I mean,
Let's start with maybe Sunflower. Let's start with Sunflower Tape Machine. In that band, how would the working dynamic go about there, from
I
your
mean,
experience?
from my experience, I mean, like I said earlier, I don't do much of the songwriting in Sunflower Tape Machine because it's a solo project. I'm just a session
Mhm.
player. So he comes in to the studio with a lot of his tracks almost done, or even if he has just small ideas, he kind of decides where the song goes.
Right.
And
So he's the front man,
he
making
is,
sure.
he is him. Sunflower
him.
Tape Machine
It's-
is
yeah,
Aryaman Singh. There's
yeah.
no, so, but he does give us some freedom with, making the parts our own. I'm not sure if our parts get on the record or not, but live we certainly do get to, screw around with whatever
Right, yeah.
we want to do.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, but with mangas, Waffles and Warfare especially, I do get some more creative freedom, and I do help a lot with the songwriting and riff writing and stuff.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess I'm most comfortable with Waffles and Warfare because I don't know why, but we just have like this.
That chemistry with them.
Exactly, some chemistry. All of us just like we're like family together, and a close second is Mangas and the Mango Man. All of us are, we have this great friendship between us,
Mhm.
and there's no holding back. Adi is a great, he's a great frontman. He's got good energy, and he doesn't hold any of us back. He's, we have crazy ideas. One day we come up and we're like, I want to do this, and even if it's like the polar opposite of what we do, Adi's like, yeah,
It
sure.
still works out for the best.
Try it. Let's see if it works.
Mm.
He doesn't. It's
Your
all good.
go-to-
Everyone's open with stuff.
Your go-to genre is metal, right? Like if you were to like pick out a playlist of if I were to go through your playlist, it would be like filled with metal music, right?
Not exactly that. Like it's really, see, I don't delve deep into a genre. Like I listen to like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it is a lot of metal. Like a lot of my writing is inspired or stuff. It's a lot of inspiration from metal and hard rock.
Hi man, how about Odd Socks? What do you do? Like how is the working dynamics in Odd Socks when you work with them?
So with Odd Socks also, up until very, very recently, I was just a session drummer.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah, as you
again, I
mentioned,
didn't
yeah.
have too much
say, too much.
Yeah, I just showed up, and
Did your thing.
we've had not too many shows over the last
Mhm.
2-3 years since
Mhm.
I've joined.
Mhm.
So whenever I came, it was just very last minute shows, and I would show up like two rehearsals before or three rehearsals before, and just play whatever I
Whatever.
can.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, not too much creative freedom, but now I think I'm a little more deeper into the band.
Yeah.
So maybe now I will have some level of.
You expect that level of okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll get like, I'll be able to contribute a little more.
Okay, man. Okay. Now, okay, let's move into a little bit more fun stuff. Now, let's play a game of Never Have I Ever.
Fun.
Okay. So yeah, man. Let's get started with the Never Have I Evers. Are you ready?
I am.
All right.
My
So.
favorite drinking game without alcohol.
All right. Okay. Now, never have I ever ghosted a date.
Never have I ever ghosted a date. Like did I just leave them at the?
It's whatever constitutes ghosting to you in your books.
I mean, on like text. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Never have I ever sent a risky text to the wrong person. I haven't. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Never have I ever drunk texted my ex. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Now, never have I ever gone to a party I've not been invited to. Nah, guys. Nah.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Not
We
cool.
don't
Right.
crash parties.
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
And okay. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
That's upside down.
Oh. You get the point. Yeah. Yeah. And all right. Never have I ever gotten into a physical altercation. I actually got into one today morning on the way here.
What
so-
the fuck?
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ram.
I had a fight with someone at the local bus, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was gonna kick me. I stood up and I started like
Whoa.
confronting him and shit.
I haven't,
Yeah.
I haven't, I haven't gotten into one since 7th grade, bro.
Damn, okay.
I'm a
guy,
non-violence.
Matthew.
No.
Playing it safe.
Yeah. just-
Playing it safe. Yeah. All right. Never have I ever kissed a friend's girlfriend. Okay. Fair. Okay. Never have I ever stolen anything.
Okay, who hasn't?
Right? Yeah. Exactly. Never have I ever been expelled. Okay. All right. All right. Never have I ever spent money that wasn't mine to spend. Yes. God. Okay. Never have I ever peed in a pool.
You're not living life, bro.
Nah,
Bro.
Even last time. Bro.
Last time?
He said no.
Yeah,
Oh, I
because
thought like even last time we went to the pool.
no. Like we did the same segment before, and like
Oh.
I said no, but bro,
I mean, it's
I
not like
don't
he
do
peed in
people
the
like
pool
that, man. I
between
don't
shots
want to
and-
pee in a pool. But damn, no.
I mean, what are you doing, bro? You gotta experience
join the
that.
club?
Yeah, you gotta pee in the pool once in your life.
Oh man.
No, you have da. You're just lying da.
I mean, when you were a kid or something, no?
Nah, bro. I was very careful with that thing. Yeah, I never did.
Be careful with that as a kid, but okay.
All right. Never have I ever received a love letter.
I mean, like
Boring.
from like a random person, or
Can be anybody. Bro.
Anybody.
I mean, like from my girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
same.
But like,
Works.
it's not like I just show up, let
Here.
it shows. I'm like, whoa,
God damn. but nah, yeah. Okay. Now, never have I ever drunk and drove.
Good boy, Matthew.
Hey, oh,
We'll never know.
you'll never know.
Okay. Never have I ever cut my own hair.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Now, never have I ever deleted a post because it did not get enough likes. This was me all the time in 7th. When Instagram first came out, bro, I was deleting stuff all the time.
I was deleting too, but I don't think for lack
Enough
of
likes.
likes. Yeah.
Okay.
Was it like you're not happy with the post or?
Yeah, but it would be
Yeah.
some really stupid reason like,
Oh, God.
I remember cropping it like this, but it's like a little to the left, and then
Oh,
I'll just.
that's,
Yeah.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at like the archive of deleted posts, there would be like
Jeez.
zero difference between like the 5 posts I took.
Damn, man. Okay. Now, okay. Never have I ever had a crush on a friend's sibling.
Why do you think
I mean,
it's so
I don't know
hard?
if I had a full-on crush, but like,
Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Now, never have I ever enjoyed a smell that is generally found to be gross. Hey, we're human, man. Yeah. And, all right. Never have I ever bribed somebody.
Works all the time.
Yeah, works
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah. Never have I ever drink someone else's drink at a club.
I mean, not. I don't drink strangers drinks, but I do drink my friends'
Ah,
drinks
then
all the
I
time.
enough terla.
Yeah.
You wake
Yeah.
up in somebody's, some random person's bed, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Right side of the wrong bit, bro.
Okay. And, all right. Never have I ever snooped through someone else's stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have.
You have. You have. All right. Never have I ever had. Never have I ever had sleep paralysis.
Oh shit. Seriously?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't think so. Never have I ever spent over 2,000 rupees on a single piece of clothing.
I mean, that's quite normal these days.
Quite
Yeah.
normal these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, these days.
And
It's like if you go anywhere in Phoenix Mall, You're going to 90% of the time you're gonna have to spend
Yeah, they
I
have all
wouldn't say
the
90%, but like a lot of the
80,
lot of the
70.
Good
bands
ones.
these days are like
yeah,
over 2K.
yeah, especially jeans.
Yeah,
Dude.
just like last week, not even last week, like 3 days ago, I went to get some pants and I was like, bro, why?
This economy.
Yo, have you gone and bought like fruits?
Fruits,
Fruits are so overpriced.
they are overpriced.
Like what
They
the
are
fuck? Why are
overpriced.
fruits so expensive?
Yeah, I bought like 4 apples and it was like $600. And I was like,
600.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Are you
bro.
shitting me?
600.
Wow. But yeah, I mean that concludes our Never Have I Ever segment. But all right, let's get into okay. Now let's talk about live performances, man. Now, you know, obviously being involved in multiple bands, you'd get called to perform very frequently. How on a, let's say on like a weekly or a monthly basis, how often do you get called to perform with any of the bands?
I mean, it's really, there's no like fixed amount, like I can't really give you a frequency per month, but it's like
On an average,
they
maybe?
have seasons, like some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe the busiest I've been was like 2-3 shows a week.
Oh, okay.
And I've also had like no shows in 2-3 months, so it really
Depends on
the
how
season.
it goes, pretty much.
But
Okay.
yeah, but the most I think has been like,
Mhm.
I think I've done like 3 shows a day, but they weren't like with bands. It was more like commercial gigs, like go play Hindi songs in
Oh.
a restaurant or something. So I mean, if you count those as gigs, then yeah.
You gotta make the money, and
I mean,
as
yeah,
long as
those
you're
are
making
gigs,
music.
so
They are gigs,
Maybe
yeah,
maybe
of course.
maybe my most has been 3 a day.
3 a day.
Hectic.
3
But
a
yeah.
day. Wow. Okay, man. Yeah, and now, okay, now obviously you, like you said, you perform at various different places too. What are like some of the biggest venues like you performed at, like some big name hotels, 5-star hotels maybe, of that sort?
I mean, if you want to talk about hotels, I've played at, I think the nicest one I've played at was Marriott in Coimbatore. That was a very comfortable gig.
That is a nice hotel,
Way
right?
too
It was a
comfortable.
comfortable gig. Everything was taken care of.
Wow, man.
And it was fun. But I think the biggest gig that I would be the most proud of was playing at VH1 Supersonic. We played with, I
Oh.
played with Sunflower Tape Machine, and he got booked for Supersonic, and I had the privilege to actually play
Bro, that's-
at the same stage as
That's
some of the
insane,
biggest
man. Dude,
artists in the
VH1
world.
Supersonic is actually my first ever concert.
Really?
Like
Oh.
proper concert. So that's insane,
That
bro.
was a fun
My
experience.
first proper
Yeah,
concert
but
was SPB.
Sorry?
He just mentioned first concert. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not, I would say, exactly proud of what the first concert was, because I get a lot of hate when I say who I went to see perform for the
Wow.
first concert. And it's Machine Gun Kelly.
Let's go.
He
Oh.
came here to India in
Nice.
Pune in 2020. Yeah. You're the first one who said nice. So
I mean,
thanks, bro.
I don't. What's wrong with Machine Gun Kelly?
No, I mean, a lot of people don't hate him, I guess.
I mean, okay. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
That is
but, like,
tr-
there's
that
no-
is true.
I see no wrong in Machine Gun Kelly.
Neither do I. I mean, of course I don't. But yeah,
I mean, it's nice to see someone bring punk back, a little bit.
exactly.
So-
Yeah, especially at the scale at which he brought it back too.
Yeah.
Mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the best. He's not the best punk artist. He's not.
But it's fun.
But I don't have a problem with him.
Okay. All right. Now, and at these shows, right, when you perform and stuff, what are like some of the crazy things you've witnessed? Like something maybe from the audience, or something crazy that you guys did like as a part of your show, as a set, of that sort.
I mean, I can give you 2 examples. One, there was this one gig we did with Sunflower Tape Machine last year.
Okay.
We played at IIT Madras, and I don't know when this happened, but I remember looking at, and there was like, it's a huge audience because that entire indoor auditorium was packed with students, and everyone was crazy, and I looked down to, check my cable, or I don't remember what, but I got distracted for a second. I looked back up, and like the entire audience is on stage, and everyone's jumping, and one by one I'm hearing all of our instruments getting pulled out because everyone's just jumping on the
Oh.
cables. So
Yeah.
that
On
was
stage, that
on
all of
stage.
that.
I don't.
Wow.
This was during our last song,
Oh.
and I don't know what Arya did, but something he did probably called someone on
Got
stage,
them.
and everyone
Damn.
got on stage. That was fun. Another example was again with Sunflower Tape Machine. We were in Pune at High Spirits Cafe, which
Mhm.
is hands down a great venue, one of the best venues I've played at. He decided to throw condoms into the audience, so.
I mean, safe sex, guys.
That's what.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
Said
You know
too.
what, yeah,
That's what
yeah.
he said. He was just like, "Yeah, guys, sophomore sweetheart, do this," and then he just flung, tossed a bunch of condoms.
Wow.
And
Okay.
I mean, it was not a flop. Everyone liked it. Apparently, people came to him after the show and like, "Bro, you have any more?"
Just in case. Wow. Okay.
But yeah, that was one not so common experience that you'll see.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's not as crazy as how, stuff goes down in America, right? Like how, you see these rappers who come up on stage, and when these guys go live, somehow they're able to, they stretch their arms out.
Mm-hmm.
They just get, a whole stack of bras on one hand, the other hand having a whole stack of bras.
Just like
so-
Drake and ASAP, I think.
I mean, there's
Oh, yeah.
there's
I
stuff
guess.
getting thrown on stage, and Arya's out here throwing stuff off stage.
Yeah, off stage. Off stage
I mean, it would
dude,
make
exactly.
more sense if he threw sunflowers, but yeah.
We've done that too.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Last
What?
we threw. I think he threw oh no, he didn't. No, did he? He made these crocheted sunflower. He bought them from somewhere, and I think he threw them, or I don't remember what he did. But last show we did. He printed his own sunflower currency. We were
Wait,
playing in
what?
Bangalore. Yeah.
Sunflower currency?
Yeah, he has a song called "Where'd All My Money Go,"
Oh.
and he kind of printed out sunbucks, and
That's cool.
yeah, and
That's
he handed them out to the audience,
Wow.
and he told them that when the chorus hits, I want all of you to throw the money in the air.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And it was fun. We got some great photos, and
Wow.
it was great. Everyone had a good time. And he also told them that if they have 50 sunbucks, he'll get them in for free or give them
Wow.
merch at the next show.
What's the most weirdest or most fucked up thing you've seen while performing on stage from the audience? You're like this is distracting me, not in a good way type of
Oh.
scene.
Nothing really distracted me.
Okay.
But I remember this one girl did take her bra off. I mean, thankfully she didn't just take it off.
Oh.
She went. I saw her leave the room and leave to the. There was a side. We played in Mayday, and there was this room on the side where it's supposed to be the green room, and she just walked in, came out with her bra and threw it at Daria. So
Wow.
that was the closest to I mean, people have given Arya vapes, and I mean that's quite normal. I think vapes and drinks, just give it on stage.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
have a drink, have a puff.
Yeah, Arya's tossed beer into the audience, and
Oh boy.
water also.
Yeah, water. Yeah, water's a given.
Yeah.
the water,
Hydration.
yeah.
Goddamn.
But yeah, nothing too crazy. Da.
Nothing
Have
to.
you thrown stuff on stage?
Me?
Or off stage? Like, have you thrown something?
We've thrown. I threw mangoes off stage once. It was at COL festival. Manga's right here.
Sticking to the brand.
I remember that. I
Were you
saw,
at,
I wasn't there, but I heard you guys threw mangoes off stage.
Yeah, we always try to throw mangoes off. I mean, when we don't have merch printed in time, we keep saying, yeah, Macha, we have to have merch by this next show, and then we don't.
Doesn't, yeah.
So then
I'm
we're
just
like, yeah, we just
saying
throw full on mangoes.
Like when you guys
It's
throw it,
a-
make sure you guys don't throw it on this family with this toddler. Imagine if it lands face first on the baby.
We did hurt 2-3
Oh.
people at
Shit.
you. We hurt you. Did we
Wait,
do?
wait, why would that come into your head?
No, because it almost came to my head. I got it.
Yeah, so I mean,
Oh.
we learn from our mistakes.
He
Us
was
on the
there.
Mango Man. Yeah. So now we we played at Bangalore last week,
Oh yeah.
couple of days ago, and we threw kacha mango bite into the
Hey.
Ah.
Yeah,
Chama,
safe.
OG snack. bro,
OG.
Yeah, I
OG.
mean, it looks so stupid though. I was looking at Adi as he threw it, and I was a little away from him, so I couldn't see what he was throwing, and it just looked like he was just doing
Just
this.
pushing air.
But nothing was. At least mangoes had some, or even merch. You know, it was fun, but and he was being so he wasn't generous at all. He was throwing one chocolate into the air. Bro, he had a lot, but no, he's very we're broke, guys. We need it for the next
Oh
show.
boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So that's all right. Now, okay. Let's go move into another game that we have planned here. So now we're gonna move into Are You Smarter Than a Sixth Grader?
Uh-oh. He's already no.
Straight
I'm
up.
a musician, bro. We're not known for being smart at stuff.
Okay, man. You ready? Okay. Who is the current president of India?
President. Some. I know the I know the surname is like Mu.
You're close in a way, yeah. You're close.
It beats me. I forget.
Okay, the answer is Draupadi Murmu. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay. Second question. Hardest mineral.
Hardest mineral.
Okay,
Come
I don't
on.
even know
Is
that.
it hardest mineral?
Yeah.
I'm gonna embarrass myself and say diamond.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, okay. cool.
Absolutely.
No embarrassment at all. Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, how many faces are there to a cube?
6, no?
6.
No.
Correct. Yeah,
okay.
6. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the process when seeds sprout?
Like you want me to?
No, like, what's the name of the process? What's it called when seeds sprout? Like from the soil.
Germinate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. You're like, oh, I guessed it right.
Sprouting. It's called sprouting.
Yeah. Okay. What do you call it? What do you call the money that is earned from work? What's that money called? You work for something and you get something else in return. What is it?
Salary?
Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah, salary works. I mean, I wrote income, but salary works.
Income. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, salary works.
Income.
It's for anything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so it works too, yeah.
I mean, you work. I mean, okay, compensation. I mean,
Works,
it-
bro.
works.
Yeah. All right. This is okay. This is a bit of a thinker. What gets lost every time you stand up?
What gets lost?
Every time you stand up.
Is this for a 6th grader?
Could be.
Yeah,
Is this like a tricky question, or
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
is this
yeah.
like
It is.
actually you actually lose
No, you don't actually lose it. It's a-
calories?
Can we accept that? Do we accept that?
Okay, I'll
Hey,
give me a
what's
sec.
Are you gonna say anything else, or should I tell you the answer?
No, don't tell me yet. What gets lost when you stand up?
You want a clue?
Yeah, give me a clue.
It's too easy to give a clue.
Okay.
Let's say it's.
Bro, it's too easy to give a
You think?
clue.
Mm.
Give him a clue. No.
Alright, it's supposed to be a body part, the answer. So think about it, you're standing up, something is gonna get lost.
Okay, I don't know, man.
You give up, okay.
No, I'm kind of invested in this now.
You have to know.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Give him the answer.
It's gonna be a long podcast, guys.
We're here for it.
What gets lost when you stand up?
See, man, you don't lose a lot of things when you stand up. So, just what do you think could get lost up? I told you it's a body part. Just build your way through there. You're open to guessing too. It's like you don't have to just get the answer right on the first go.
I don't have any guesses either. I'm trying to see if I can.
Dude, even I am intrigued by this. What the hell is it?
Come on, bro.
Beats me, bro.
Beats me?
No,
Okay,
there's no-
the answer is laps. It's laps.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Man!
I understand the side eye.
Fair, but yeah,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. Now, okay. The plural word for the animal moose.
I already give up.
Damn, man.
This is
Okay.
really easy, man.
Hey, put some effort down.
Mooses?
No, it can't be that easy. Bro.
You see what I mean? Obviously.
I don't know.
He
Now.
just told me you
how
lose
is
laps
that
when you
easy?
stand up. I don't think moose is the
Moose is the type of
I don't
answer.
think the obvious
Mice?
answer is
Oh,
the
no,
one.
that's a different.
Yeah, that's what came to my mind, and I was like, no, that's
As
That's a
you said,
different-
See, I'm a musician. I'm not smart.
Yeah, man. Neither am I. I'm just, yeah.
You're reading off of you have the answer right there.
Okay, yeah. All right, bro.
Hmm.
What do you call it when you see a bunch of moose around?
Just moose.
Yes, that's
Oh.
actually the answer. Moose is the plural of moose. Even I didn't
Oh
know
my
that.
god.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of
He's
moose
actually doing
guys.
this much better than everyone else, bro.
Oh boy. Okay. Now, if you finish 20% of your work now
Uh-huh.
and 50% later, how much work have you finished?
If I finish 20% of my work now
Yeah.
and 50%
Later.
of it later,
Yeah.
50%.
No. Hear me out
the
again.
answer?
No. Wait. He sort of misunderstood the question. I said, if you finish 20% of the work now and 50% later, how much work have you finished?
50% of the work later, also.
What?
So if I do 20% of my
Now.
work now,
Yeah. Okay. We've established that. Okay.
and I also do 50% of my work
Later, how much work have you finished? Think about it grammatically too, because it might help. Come on, bro.
I mean,
Think it's kind of
How much
obvious
are
too.
you-
I'll tell you that it's kind of obvious too.
so if I finish 20% now,
Okay, and
am-
50% later.
am I going to, or have I finished it later? Like,
Oh, boy.
where are we now?
No, it's like if I answer that question for you, you'll know the answer.
So I'm
That's
going
the
to
thing.
finish it. I'm
Later.
going to finish. Yeah, then I've only completed 20%.
Yeah, that was the answer. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. God damn it.
I broke you down.
Yeah, broke me. Yeah. I thought
Break the
I thought
question
I thought
down,
it'll be like a
guys.
mindfuck for you, but it ended up being mindfuck for me. Yeah. Now.
My bad, bro.
All right, the last sixth grader question. Finally, getting this out of the way. What are the 3 letters that are there in every single day of the week?
DAY.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's the answer. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. That's. Congrats, you are smarter than a 6th grader.
Damn.
I guess.
I'm surprised myself.
I'm surprised. Whew, yeah.
I genuinely think I would not get some of these.
Oh man.
He was surprised. He was like, "Oh shit, I got German shit correct."
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He's still like processing it too.
It's not even that. It's like a lot of the things I learned in school, I completely forgot.
actually,
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
also
Subconsciously-
true.
Yeah, it's not-
Subconsciously, a lot of answers are actually within us. It's just we don't spend enough time thinking about
Yeah,
it.
we overthink
Yeah.
a lot of the questions too.
That's also there. Yeah.
Like, yeah, plural of moose is meese. Mice? Mouse? No.
Okay, now, alright, now let's get back to some of the musical side of things. Now, have you ever, like, you've worked in so many bands, have you ever considered being a solo artist of sorts, of your, something of your own venture?
I have, but not as an instrumentalist. I don't know. I had this weird phase where I was sitting and screaming in my bathroom, and I was like, yeah, I want to be like a front man of a metal band.
Oh,
So-
what changed?
Nothing, bro. I was like, I want to do that, bro.
Oh, okay.
I see all my friends doing it, and I've seen like artists on YouTube, and I don't know, something about. I would love to, eventually learn how to scream and do it right, and be my be a front man of a metal band.
Okay.
I can see it happen like next 2 years.
Wow, support.
Wow. Alright, now, okay, let's come to the final part of the podcast right now. If you had the opportunity to work with anyone from the Chennai music scene, who would it be? Who would you want to work with?
In the Chennai music scene.
Yes. I mean, you can answer one for Chennai, you can also answer one for just general.
Ooh, okay. I mean, luckily, I've had the privilege to work with the people I want to work with in Chennai, but I do want to work with. Okay, there's 2.
Sure.
One is Order Realm. I do want to do a song with Order Realm,
Okay.
which is Manga's metal band.
Right. Order
and
them. Okay.
I would also love to work with Jack Styles.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that would be really fun and interesting.
Yeah, especially with his, with his raspy and like very
Yeah.
growly voice, and your metal expertise too. It'll be like a crazy mashup.
I think that would be fun. Yeah,
Yeah. It's perfect, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. So like like you've grown up with like 5 to 6 siblings around, right?
5, yeah.
And you're the eldest one.
Yeah,
So-
I'm eldest out of 5.
Eldest, yeah. So like like of course, and now you're like in part of like 4 to 5 bands, right? Do you think you having 4 to 5 like younger siblings, and sometimes you're like if the parents are not home, you have to take care of them or whatever, you have to like look out for them. Do you think that background or that thing has helped you manage so many bands so well? Do you think that's where the platform is coming from? Because I haven't seen anyone manage 5 bands and be like, yeah, fucking go walk in the cake or walk in the park or
Walk in the
whatever.
park.
I mean, it's not as hard as it seems, because I mean, unless like 2 of the bands overlap on show dates or something, which rarely happens, I don't think it's never really been an issue managing 5 bands.
Do you think that somewhat like comes from the fact that you've been the elder brother for the house for so long?
I don't think so. I don't think so, man. But you know what? Like, lucky for me, I did have to be. I did have to take responsibility and be in charge and take care of my siblings a couple of years ago. But they're all like old enough now. So like, I've moved out and my parents aren't at home a lot. Like, both my parents are out of town right now, and my siblings are quite okay on their own, living alone. And even though I'm on like the other end of the city by myself, and my roommates, of course, I'm not too worried about them because I know they'll be fine. They're quite responsible.
Are we gonna have a Panakal band sometime come through?
Panakal band.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean with my siblings?
Yeah.
I am. I mean, I only my sister Jessica. She's good at piano and she loves to sing. But I don't think she's ever thought about doing it professionally. The others aren't really. They're not really too interested in music. So it's just me and my sister for now.
Okay. All right, man. So that brings us to the end of the podcast, guys. Stay tuned.
Yep.
That damn ending, bro.